Hi everyone, welcome to this Pilates practice. My name's Debbie and I'm going to take you through the practice today. We're going to use hand weights today, so hand weights by your size if you've got them. Empty water bottles, no good. Fill them up if you're going to be using water bottles, as I always say, or you can just use your clenched fists, like really squeezing them, making your muscles work. I'm going to do a few different moves today, which hopefully I think, you're going to enjoy. Some are advanced moves, so if they are, look to sort of pull them back and don't do anything that, may cause concern or injuries to your body. Today we're just going to start by doing some roll up, roll downs. We're going to manipulate our spine and warm it up. And then we are going to lay down again to just check in with how we're feeling. And then we will start going on to the practice. So if you take yourselves, got yourselves already here, weights around, take yourself to the top of the mat and we'll get ourselves started. So you're standing at the top of the mat, nice and tall. We've got our feet just hip width apart. Spread the toes nice and wide so you've got a good grip on the floor. Roll your shoulders back and down, pull that core in tight. Okay, we're going to start, we put our chin to our chest. We allow our neck to drop. Then the head comes down, and as the head comes down, we bring our shoulders forward and we allow our body to start to roll down. Okay, I'll work through it with you for the first couple, and then you can just sort of do it in your own time. But the slower you can go, the actual better it is. And I want us to go really slow this morning because it's our first move. Well, I say this morning, it could be the afternoon for you, but it's my first move of the day, and it's our first move of the practice. So our body needs to sort of warm up. Shoulders back and down. Standing nice and tall, breathing in, pulling in that core. And as we breathe out through the mouth, we hold the core tight and we drop our chin to our chest. The neck comes down. And as the shoulders come down and forward, we bring them across and we put our hands to the front of our legs and we allow ourselves to roll down one vertebrae. Go to where's good for you. Again, if your body's not warmed up, it might not go as far as what it would when it was warmer. And just hang there for a moment. Squeezing the core. Breathing in through the nose. And as you breathe out through the mouth, you start to roll up one vertebrae at a time. As slow as you can. Hands to the front of your legs. Your lower spine, tailbone will start to lift. Then your mid spine will start to come up. Your upper spine will come up. As it gets to the top, your shoulders go back and down and release. Your neck comes up. And finally, your head, your chin away from your chest. Breathing in, pulling in that core. And as we breathe out, chin to chest. Down comes the head and the neck. Shoulders come forward, hands to the front of your legs. You roll down one vertebrae at a time. You get to your point of comfort, you hold it there and you breathe. Squeeze in the core, we breathe in through the nose, we breathe out through the mouth. Nice, guys. Breathing in through the nose, and as you breathe out through the mouth, you roll yourself up, slowly as you can, one vertebrae, all the way to the top. Keep going slow as you can, squeezing your core, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth where you need to. Shoulders go back and down, neck, and then finally your chin away from your chest and your head lifts. Okay, do a few of those in your breath. Excellent. Okay, go on, start now. Shoulders back and down, chin to chest. Don't rush it, guys. Some of you are coming down really quick. Slow it down. Good. That's good. Squeeze the core. Don't forget to hold at the bottom for a couple of breaths. Don't push yourself to rush yourself back up. We're warming our bodies. We're warming our spine. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. I want you to do one more of those as slow as you can. Keep the core held tight, don't rush it. And this one, when you get to the bottom of this one, some of you are probably, yeah, some of you are already there. Stay there for a moment, and I want you to take hold of each elbow. So crossing your arms, taking hold of your elbows and allowing yourself to hang here. Let's release our heads and our neck. So just shake or nod the head yes. Nod the head yes. Shake the head no. Really release it. Drop that neck. Let it release. And then just twist your body very gently. Just so you're getting a little slight movement in the opposite direction of your spine. Back to center, allow the hands to drop down, breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth as you lift. Slow, slow, slow. Squeeze the glutes, support your spine. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Right, this time we're going to bring ourselves down and we're going to take ourselves onto our backs. So shoulders back and down, breathing in through the nose. As you breathe out through the mouth, chin goes to chest, the head drops down, shoulders come forward and hands to the front of your legs, all the way down to the floor. Bend your knees if you need to, walking your hands down, come down on your knees, spin your legs around, come down, and lower yourself onto your back, either from your side or you can come down from a seated position. Don't forget, I always say we have our thighs that we can hold on to if our core's not quite strong enough. We're in a nice seated position and we C-curve down, we don't drop back. So C-curve that spine and bring yourself down to the mat to check in with our bodies and see how they feel after that little Pilates roll up, roll down, warming the spine. So hopefully the spine does feel a little bit warmer now. Laying on your backs, close your eyes down if you can, or take them downcast. So we're going to look internally to see how we feel. Shoulders, drop them down behind your back. Take a big deep in breath through the nose and exhale through the mouth and release the core. Drop the feet outwards. Taking the palms out to the side, or your hands out to the side, I should say, with your palms facing upwards. Nice, guys. Okay, so let's start by looking at our toes and our feet, our ankles, our knees, and our thighs. How do your legs feel? Do they feel a little bit stretched from what we've just done? Ask them to soften now. We've got some more moves coming up, some stronger moves ahead. So let them relax now. Relax the tailbone area, the lower core and your glutes. Let them release out. Release all of your spine. Let it drop down into the mat. That's the lower, the mid and the upper spine. Releasing your chest and your belly. Now just take a little moment to look at your torso. How's it feeling? How are the glutes? Are they rested? Is the core relaxed? And the chest? Good. Well done, guys. Then looking at your hands, the lower arms and the upper arms. Let the arms drop down. Check in with your arms, see how they're feeling. Everything that's tense, let it go, ask it to just soften. And then looking at your neck, we hold a lot of tension in our neck and shoulders, so make sure that's all rested down. Breathe into those shoulders, breathe into that neck and ask it to soften. And then your head, allow the head to just be heavy in the mat beneath. Release your facial muscles. Preparing ourselves for the practice that now lies ahead. Everything to soften and relaxed and released. Amazing. Take the palms together by your chest, clench your fingers and push them, turning the palms so that they're facing upwards, and push them up to the ceiling. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth, squeeze the core. Push the shoulders upwards. Keep squeezing the core tight. Hold the core now. And then releasing the arms down, taking them overhead. Breathing in, and as you breathe out, bring them back down. Breathing in through the nose, squeeze the core, raise the arms up overhead. Breathing out through the mouth, keeping the core tight as you bring the arms back down. Do that 2 more times. Breathing in, arms overhead. Breathing out through the mouth, keep the core tight as we bring the hands back down. Breathing in, squeeze the core tight, you're breathing in through the nose. And the last time, breathing out through the mouth, bringing the hands back down by the sides. Amazing. Bringing your feet up so that they are flat onto the mat beneath you, still hip width apart, we're not taking them wide. Taking your arms out to the side, let's move them up into cactus arms, so we're bending at the elbows. Okay, if that's too much, you can take them into T-shape. And then we're just going to window wipe our legs, but we're keeping our core tight the whole time. So breathing in through the core, in through the nose, squeezing the core. And as you breathe out through the mouth, drop the legs to the left, holding the core. Breathing in through the nose, legs to center. Breathing out through the mouth, over to the right. Squeezing that core the whole time. Breathing in through the nose, legs to center. Breathing out through the mouth, dropping the legs over to the left, squeezing the core. Squeeze that core tight as you breathe in through the nose. Legs to center, breathing out through the mouth, dropping the legs over to the right. Carry on with that breath and that movement. Releasing out the hips, releasing out your lower spine, little spinal twist all the way up. Nice, guys. Keeping that core tight. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth as you drop the legs over. Last time over to the right. Come back to center and release the core. Let the core have a little rest. Amazing. Okay, so we're going to come up into bridge. So we're going to do our little movement that we always do, our little release of our spine. So we're just going to tilt our pelvic floor upwards, okay? So you can take your hands in a triangle across onto your belly here, and you're going to feel that core as it comes up. So we're going to go for a real lower core area here, really going to squeeze that, so you're going to feel it, okay? We're going to do it with our breath. We're breathing in through the nose, and we're going to pull our core tight. As we breathe out through the mouth, we pull that core even tighter, and we tilt the pelvis upwards, just tilting the pelvis. Breathing out, we still squeeze the core. Can you feel it? Squeeze that core tight. Breathing out through the mouth, we lift the pelvis, we squeeze the core tighter. Breathing in through the nose as we lower, holding the core. Breathing out through the mouth, tilt it upwards. Are you feeling that in your lower core? If not, you're not squeezing hard enough. Really squeeze. We want to pull those muscles tight. Work those muscles, that little tilt, that little breath, that squeezing of that core. Couple more times, really feeling it. Good, guys. Yeah, I can see on your faces you're feeling that one. That's great. Okay, holding it down the bottom, keeping the core really tight. We're going to breathe in, squeeze the core, and this time as you breathe out, tilt the pelvis upwards, push into your feet, squeezing the core, continue to lift. Pushing into your feet, lifting up, squeeze your glutes, squeeze the core, lift up to the top into a bridge. Nice. Breathing in through the nose, and as we breathe out through the mouth, we come down one vertebra at a time, all the way to the floor, squeezing the core. Nice. Don't let that core go. Breathing in, breathing out, you squeeze, you tilt upwards, you squeeze your glutes, you squeeze that core, and you push up. You should really be feeling it in that lower core. You're probably feeling it in the upper core now. Breathing in, breathing out as we come back down. Okay, we're going to do that 2 more times. Breathing in, breathing out as you lift, squeezing the core, squeeze the glutes, pushing yourself up. You can take your hands down to the side for support. Breathing in, breathing out as you lower back down, keeping the core pulled in. 1 more time now. Breathing in through the nose, squeezing the core, breathing out through the mouth. Squeeze the core as you push up, squeeze the glutes all the way to the top. Holding it at the top here now, holding it here. Keeping everything squeezed as tight as you can. We're going to hold it here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Breathing in through the nose. And as you breathe out through the mouth, gently roll yourself down 1 vertebra at a time. The last thing to come down is your tailbone, all the way to the floor. Fabulous. Okay, we're going to do corkscrew. I think I've done this before, I'm pretty sure I have. But for me, guys, you don't have to do this, but you can do it just from here and move your legs. Or for me, because I do have the issues with my lower spine, I take my hands into a triangle and I put them underneath my tailbone area and my lower spine for a little bit more comfort. Again, entirely your decision whether you put your hands or you have your hands down by your sides. So squeeze it in, holding that core tight, and then holding the core, lift your legs up. Okay, so we've got both legs up together and we're going to start to corkscrew. So we're going to take them in a clockwise motion for 8, keeping the core tight, 7, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth, don't hold your breath, 6, 5, breathing in as the legs come up, breathing out as they go down, 4, 3, 2, and the last one, hold it up there, keeping the core pulled in. Okay, if you hear any popping, that's okay, that's just the air releasing from the muscles and the bones around the joints, so don't worry too much unless it's painful. 8, and reversing the circle now for 7, 6, keep that breath going, don't hold it, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Holding it there, hold it there, for 8, 7, squeeze the core, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your feet down, take the hands out if you had them underneath. We're going to do some bicycle. Okay, so we're going to lift up to tabletop position with our legs, squeezing our core tight, don't let that core go, and then we're going to start to bicycle our legs forward. Okay, so holding that breath, sorry, not holding that breath, breathing, holding the core. Gosh, don't hold your breath. Keep breathing, holding your core for 8, circling forward, 7, 6, 5, don't speed up, 4, slow as you can, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to tabletop position, holding it there, keeping the core tight, keep breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. We're going to reverse that. Okay, breathing as you reverse the circle. Don't speed up, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Kind hug now. Nice kind hug for your body. Squeezing the legs in. Release the core. Allow them to relax. Amazing. Okay, guys, roll yourself up to a seated position. So from here, we're going to take, I forget the move that they call it actually, but we take our legs wide and we hold on to them. Okay, if it's too much, oops, If it's too much to hold them here, then you can bend and hold underneath your legs, okay? We're going to do a little roll back with this. I'll find out what it's called. I've forgotten the name of it. So we've got our legs nice and straight, okay? It's a very basic move in Pilates, but a lot of people don't like it. I'm not sure why, but we're going to do some rolls with it. So you're going to allow yourself to roll down and come back up without putting the legs down. Going to do that for a few more. Keep the core tight. Just two more. Nice, guys. Don't forget you can bend the legs if it's too much having them straight. Last one. Okay, now roll yourself down slowly. This time, do bend your legs. Roll yourself down and come into a little ball. Now we're going to do rolling like a ball, which I do frequently because it's quite a nice massage on the spine. So you can hold around the front of the calves, you can hold around the back of the legs, whatever's good for you, and start your momentum of rolling like a ball. Try not to put the feet down again as you come up. If you want to take the arms out, to make it harder on your core. And then the last one coming to the top. Going to take our boat. It's keeping there with the feet off. Right leg up. Left leg up. Both legs up if you can. Holding it there, slightly tilt your body back. Squeeze your core. Take the hands out in front. Let's hold boat for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands behind the thighs. Bring the feet down. Okay. This is where we need our weights. So getting our weights around and what we've got. I want you to take, we're going to do some sit-ups. We're going to take them, first of all, we're going to go into a teaser. But first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to take our legs wide. So we've got them wider than the mat. Okay, we're keeping with this. We're working our little hips today, actually. I don't know if you've noticed that, but we are working the hips with a couple of the moves that we've done today. And we'll continue to work those. So sitting up nice and tall. Taking your weights if you've got them. We're going to do our sit-ups. Or our roll-ups, roll down, whatever you sort of want to call them. So we're taking our hands out in front. If you've got no weight, you squeeze your fists nice and tight, working those arms. Breathing in through the nose, pulling in that core. And as you breathe out through the mouth, you lower yourself down. You take the arms overhead, you come back, and as you breathe out, you take yourself to a nice seated position. Breathing in through the nose. Breathing out through the mouth as you go and lower the arms overhead. Breathing in through the mouth as you bring up, breathing in through the nose as you bring your arms up. Breathing out through the mouth as you push yourself forward. Sorry, I'm not giving good instructions here, am I? Breathing in through the nose, squeeze the core, and as you breathe out through the mouth, you lower yourself back, arms go overhead. Breathing in through the nose. And as you breathe out through the mouth, coming up, you take yourself up to seated with the legs wide. Let's do that a few more times. Four. Don't throw yourselves up. Come up nice and slowly. 3. 2, got one more to go, guys. Staying seated, bringing your legs together, taking the feet onto the floor or onto your mat, taking your arms out in front, breathing in through the nose, and as you breathe out through the mouth, you come all the way down to the floor. Now we're going to take our teaser. Okay, so we're going to take our right leg up, knees are locked together. Got our right foot up. We're going to do our sit-ups from here. Now, if you're only getting to here, that's fine. You're still working your core. Don't force yourself up and don't compromise your spine in any way here, because I find a lot of people, because they can't do it, they tend to throw themselves up. And by doing that, you're just jolting your spine and your vertebrae. So breathing in, taking the arms overhead. And as you breathe out, we're only going to do 4 on each side. You bring yourself up slowly to a seated position. This is the best core exercise for strengthening. So that's 4. Breathing out as you come up slowly. That's 3. Here we go for 2. Got 1 more on this side. Breathing in, and as you breathe out, you're bringing yourself all the way up. Keep the core tight, breathing out as you come down. Arms overhead, arms down by your side. Let's swap over. Put our left leg out now. Knees are locked together. Okay, arms overhead, breathing in. Breathing out as you come up to seated. 4. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. 3. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. Core tight. 2. We've got 1 more to go, guys. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth as we come up. Amazing. Up there, take the foot down. Let's take our weights to the side. I'm going to do teaser now, so I'm going to come around so you can see what we're doing. So teaser, we've got our legs nice and wide. Again, we're working our hips. This time we've got hip rotation, we've got spinal rotation going on. Taking our hands out to a T shape. We breathe in through the nose, and as we breathe out through the mouth, we take our right fingers to our left toes, and we take the left arm behind us. Okay, don't worry how far you're coming down. If you're to here, that's great. You bring yourself down, then you come back up, breathing in, breathing out through the mouth as you lower down, left fingertips to right toes, breathing in, breathing out. Keep the core pulled tight. That's 7. 7. 6. 6. 5. 5. 4. 4. 3. 3. 2. 2. The last one on each side. 1 and 1. Coming up to seated. Okay, turn your body so your body is facing over your right leg, and we're just going to lower our chest towards our knee to stretch out here. You're going to feel the stretch down the back of the leg. We've been working our legs, we've been working our spine. Bring yourself down, chest towards knee. Stretching out, trying to keep, sorry, mine lifted there. Try and keep your glutes onto the floor. And then coming back up to seated. Breathing in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth as you turn. Squeezing the core, breathing in through the nose. And as you breathe out through the mouth, lower yourself down. You can relax here, you don't have to hold the core. A bit difficult to hold your core when you're down at this point. But do keep yourself relaxed. Allow tension to go. And then pushing yourself back up. Okay, let's bring ourselves round onto all fours. Okay, and from here, we're going to take our right leg up and we're going to do some kick ups. Okay, so nice flex foot, and then we're going to kick up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Holding it there, you're going to bring the knee in, you're going to kick it out for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, 3, for 2, and the last one, holding it out here. Now, from here, we're going to do a thread the needle with the leg in the air. Okay, if that's too much, bring the leg back down. Okay, so taking the left arm up, coming under for 4, for 3, for 2, and the last one. Well done, guys. Hand down, knee down. Let's take that on the left. So bring our left leg up, 8 kick ups. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the leg in for 8 and straighten it. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth as you kick away, holding the core. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Holding it out there. Get yourself nice and comfortable. Taking the right arm up and bringing it under for 4, for 3. Breathing in, breathing out as you come under. 2. Breathing out through the mouth. 1. Bringing your hands back down. Take your knees wide, lock your toes together and push yourself back into a child's pose. Pulling your fingertips away in the mat. Resting your forehead down if you can. Stretch away with the arms, pull the fingertips in the mat, stretch the arms, and stretch, put fingertips on the mat and pull away. That good, good. And then push yourself up. Okay, fabulous, guys. Right, we're going to do a little bit of balance work, which is not my favourite, but so bring yourself up to standing. And then we're just going to do some stretches, but after you've done lots of work, it's always more difficult, I think, to do balancing. If you've got a wall nearby, you can always hold onto a wall. I've got my ceiling here, which I can touch, because it's slanted, can't touch the real ceiling. Okay, hands on the hips, get that tummy nice and tight, get your left leg firmly in the mat. Let's take our right leg out and let's do our lifts for 8. Try not to put the foot down if you can. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. Okay, we're going to take it out to the sides. Keep same leg, so keeping the left leg firm in. Right leg out for 8, 7, 6. Keep the core pulled in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're going to go take the leg back now. Okay, this is more difficult, this one, so get yourself nicely balanced. You might need to tilt your body slightly forward, keep the core pulled in and focus on something that's not moving. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fabulous, bring that down. Okay, let's go on the other side. So our right leg firmly in the mat beneath you. Taking the left leg out Keeping the core pulled tight and focus on something that's not moving, that's going to lift for 8. Try not to put the toes down. 7, don't worry if you do. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bringing that leg in, we're going to take it out to the side. If you do come out off of balance, just go back into it. It's not a big thing. Out to the side for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bringing that down. Again, tilt your body slightly forward, taking the left leg behind you. You can put the toes on the floor like I have until you've got your balance, and then lifting it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, keep the core pulled in, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing, guys. Right, a little bit of side stretching, taking your feet wider than hip width for sure. Taking the left arm up, breathing in, and as you breathe out, allow it to come over. Holding it there, stretching down the side of your body. Taking the right arm up if you wish. Right arm down, left arm back over. Taking the right arm up, coming over to the left, stretching down your right hand side, holding it there. Try and pull the core if you can, and then taking up the left arm if you wish. Left arm down, right arm back over. This time take the arms up, take hold of your left wrist with your right hand, breathing in. And as you breathe out, let's bend over to the right. You might come a little bit deeper this time as you're pulling onto your right arm. Don't pull onto your left arm, don't pull it too much, but try and pull to get a little bit more of a stretch. Breathing in, as you breathe out, come back to center. Swap over so your left hand is grabbing your right wrist. Breathing in, and as you breathe out, let's pull ourselves over to the left. Feeling the stretch. Breathing in, as you breathe out, come to center. Okay, fabulous. Okay, let's circle our arms forward. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's circle them backwards. 8. Keep the core pulled in. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And as we did, like when we were laying down earlier, fingertips together, turn them away, lift them up and stretch. Stretching up, bringing them forward, turning them round, pulling forward, pulling the fingertips apart. So squeezing, pulling our fingertips apart. And as we pull them apart, we can feel the stretch across our shoulders, drop our head, drop chin to chest. And then bringing the arms back up and releasing them out, give them a shake. Right, back to the top of the mat. Let's do our Pilates roll down. So we're going to do a couple roll up, roll downs again, just to release our spine back out. So as we did at the beginning of the practice, shoulders back and down, breathing in through the nose. As we breathe out through the mouth, squeezing that core, we drop chin to chest. The head comes down. As the neck comes forward, the shoulders come down. Hands to the front of the legs. All the way down to the floor. Hang there. Breathing in through the nose. As you breathe out through the mouth, bring yourself back up. Hopefully you're feeling a bit looser than we were at the beginning of the practice. Shoulders, neck and head. Breathing in through the nose. Breathing out through the mouth, pulling the core tight, chin to chest. Head and neck come down. Shoulders come forward, hands to the front of your legs, you roll you down. All the way to the floor, breathing in. And as you breathe out, Bring yourself all the way back up. One vertebrae, lower, mid and upper spine. Shoulders back and down, neck, and finally your head lifts. This is our last one. We're going to come down, we're going to hold at the bottom for a little bit of our nodding and shaking of our head, a swinging, and then we're going to take ourselves to our mats for some final relaxation. Shoulders back and down, breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth as chin goes to chest, squeezing that core, bringing your head down, shoulders forward, hands to the front of your legs, come down to your point of comfort, wherever that might be, hanging there, taking hold of your opposite elbows, and then nod your head yes, and then shake your head no. Really release out that neck. And then gently sway from side to side. Come into center. Squeeze your core, walking your hands forward. Come down onto your knees, taking your knees mat width, toes together. Let's do another child's pose. So sitting down, breathing in through the nose. As we breathe out through the mouth, squeeze the core, bring yourselves forward and drop your head, your forehead onto the mat if you can. You can take your hands together and use them there. You can just come to here if that's good for you. You can take your hands down by the sides. Or if you're like me, you can take them onto your back. If you do have your hands on your back, it's just the natural weight of your hands. Don't force any weight down onto them. Just let the natural pressure of your own arms feel the weight there. Okay, let's stay here for a few moments. Amazing. Bring yourselves up. Bring yourselves round and take yourselves down onto your back, whichever way suits you best. If you're coming down from your side, come down from your left if you have low blood pressure, or you can come down with me, breathing in, breathing out, C curving down, using your thighs if you can't hold yourself with your core. Slowly, slowly, slowly down, all the way to the mat. Amazing. Let me just take this out of my head now. Okay, nice guys. How are you feeling? I hope that was quite cool. So let's just release our window wipe our legs. Hold your core if you are. Just releasing out the lower spine, the hips, and then taking your legs long. Take your arms overhead and give yourselves a full body stretch. So we're going to breathe in through the nose and squeeze our core. And as we breathe out through the mouth, we push the spine gently into the mat beneath and we squeeze away, just pointing our toes, pointing our fingers, and then release. Okay, bringing your hands down by your side, big breath in through the nose, and we're going to release it through the mouth. Whole body can be relaxed now. You haven't got to hold anything at all, just all relaxing down. We're slowing our heart rate down. We're coming into relaxation. So take a big deep breath in through the nose and sigh away through the mouth. Big breath in through the nose, sighing through the mouth. Taking your hands down by your sides, palm facing up, away from your body. Taking the legs slightly wider than hip width and allow the feet to drop outwards. Wriggle the toes, wriggle the fingers. Shoulders up and down behind your back so you're nice and comfortable. Make sure your spine is in line with your neck. Everything is in line with each other. You might want to just lift your head, bring your chin to chest, and then take your head back down. Allow the toes to relax, the soles of your feet, the tops of your feet, and your ankles. Your calves, your knees and your thighs. Let both legs just hang there, just be rested, no movement. Release your tailbone, your glutes, your lower spine and your lower core. Let them go, let them relax. Release your mid-spine and your belly, your upper spine and your chest. Eyes closed down if you can, or just downcast so that you're not focusing around the room and that your focus is internal. Release the chest and the top of the spine. Feel the whole spine as it lays in the mat beneath you. Releasing all your fingers, the backs of your hands, the palms of your hands and your wrists. Your lower arms, your elbows and your upper arms. Let both arms go. Release the shoulders, let them drop down. Releasing the neck. And then finally, release your head. Feeling the weight of your head in the ground beneath you. Relax all your facial muscles. Release your jaw, maybe parting your lips. Taking the tongue from the roof of your mouth. Releasing your nose and your nostrils. Relax the cheekbones. Relax your eyes, your eyelids, and your eyebrows. Let the forehead release. Your whole facial muscles softened, relaxed. Release the top of your head. Laying still and relaxed on the mat beneath you. Just a gentle breath in your belly as it rises and falls. Take your concentration to that breath and rest. Be thankful for the practice that you've just done. Start to bring a little bit of movement back to your body. I want to wriggle your toes and wriggle your fingers. Visualize the room that you're in. Listen for any sounds that you can hear close by, and maybe further away as you start to waken your body up. Moving your body whatever way feels good for you to wake it. And when you're ready, bringing your feet, they are firmly on the mat beneath you. Gently breathing. Okay, now I want you to push into your feet, squeeze your core as you do, and shift your hips over to the right hand side and drop your knees and your legs over to the left, rolling onto your side with your left arm making a pillow for your head and resting there. Our lungs are nice and free behind us now. So we're going to take some breaths into that. We're going to fill our lungs in through the nose. And we're going to breathe out through the mouth. So you're breathing in, filtering through the nose. And then out through the mouth, letting all the stale air go. Do that one more time, really filling your lungs, breathing in through the nose. And releasing through the mouth. Excellent. Stay there for a couple of moments with your natural breath, eyes still closed down. And with your eyes still closed, if you can, just push yourself up and over onto all fours. Looking down at the floor, gently blink your eyes open. Curl your toes under and walk your fingertips towards your knees. Push your knees off of the floor. Walk your fingertips back closer, pushing into your fingertips and allowing your feet to come flat on the floor. Hang in there, just hang down for a moment. And shake your head again if you wish. We're going to come up very slowly. We've been on the floor, we don't want any head rushes. So squeezing in, breathing in and squeezing in that core. And as you breathe out, bring yourself up as slow as you can. Squeeze the core, bringing yourself all the way to the top. Shoulders, neck and head. Amazing, guys. Shake those arms. Bring the hands overhead and shake them away again. Bring the hands up. Shaking away, shake your fingers. Bringing your feet together, taking the arms up. Taking your palms together, bringing the palms down to your heart center. Give yourselves a bow and give yourselves a clap. Well done, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. I did. Thank you.